Hello, welcome all of you to SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself Krishna Salgaonkar. I am an assistant professor in SST College of Arts and Commerce. Today I am going to discuss about computer graphics and application subject. It is a subject of SYIT semester 4. And topic for discussion is DDA algorithm, that is Digital Differential Analyzer algorithm. Digital Differential Analyzer algorithm is a line drawing algorithm. Before starting with the topic, we need to understand what is a line. A line in a computer graphic is a portion of a straight line that extends indefinitely in opposite direction. It defined by its two endpoints. It simply means that if we take a big line and if we take a segment out of it with two endpoints, that we can define as a segment. Its density should be independent of line length. First we have to understand what is a line equation. So here if you see, we are using the line equation y is equal to mx plus c. What is m over here? The m is called as the slope of the line and c is the y-intercept of the line. What is this slope and what is this y-intercept, that we will see in detail. See, this is suppose is a segment of a big line. The line is extending endlessly at both the ends. Out of that, I have taken a segment with two endpoints P1 and P2. The coordinates of P1 are x1, y1 and the coordinate of P2 are x2, y2. This line is intersecting this y at point B. So that distance from 0 to B is its y-intercept. To the slope of that line and intercept is found as follows. The first thing, to find out the slope, we have to take the difference of y1 and y2, that is we have to first minus y2 minus y1 and we have to divide it by x2 minus x1. This y2 minus y1 is the difference between y coordinates and x2 minus x1 is the difference between x coordinate. What it means now, see over here, if you check over here, the coordinates of P1 are x1 y1 and coordinate of P2 are x2 y2. So what is the x difference? That is x2 minus x1, and what is the y difference? Is y2 minus y1. So first we have to calculate these differences, that we have to subtract x2 from x1, we have to subtract that, and we have to subtract y2 minus y1. These differences we can call as delta y and delta x. So when you want to find out the slope, we have to divide the difference in y divided by difference in x. This is the slope of that line, which is denoted by m. We will take one example, a very simple example. See over here, I have taken two endpoints. One point is having coordinate 0, 0 and another endpoint is having coordinate 6, 12. Now if I have to compute the value of y as x step from 0 to 6 and plot the result, then what I am supposed to do first, I have to start with the line equation. The line equation y is equal to mx plus c. Now first we will find out m. So to find out m, we need to subtract x1, x2 from x1 and y2 from y1. So here if you check, my y2 is 12 and y1 is 0. So I have to subtract 12 minus 0 and x2 and x1. So x2 is 12 and x2 is 6 and x1 is 0. So I have to subtract 6 minus 0. So the division is 2. So I can say my slope m is 2. Next, the y-intercept. For finding y-intercept, what we will do, we will substitute the m value in the above equation, y is equal to mx plus c. The equation will be y is equal to 2x plus c. Now substitute 0 for x and y values. So automatically what you will get, y is equal to 2x, which is the equation of that line. When in graphics, when we have to draw the line actually we can consider the line is made up of points. So we have to plot that points, and once we plot all the points, automatically we get the line. So deciding this plotting position of x and y is very challenging when we want to draw the lines. For this, the very first algorithm which we are going to use is DDA algorithm. There are many algorithms. Out of that, the first one which we are learning now is DDA algorithm. The digital differential analyzer algorithm is an incremental scan conversion method. We will see what it means. So what is this algorithm? See, if we have two endpoints x1 y1 and x2 y2, then first we have to calculate the delta x, that is the dx. So dx is equal to absolute of x2 minus x1 and dy is equal to absolute of y2 minus y1. We have to calculate both these differences. First we have to define how many steps are required, means how many points we are going to plot. So if that difference dx is more than dy, then dx will be the number of steps, and if dy is greater, then dy will be the number of steps. So what you have to do, first step we have to subtract, that is we have to find out the differences, x difference and y difference, and we have to check which one is greater. If x is greater, then your steps are x, and if y is greater, then your steps are y. After that, you have to calculate the incrementing value in x as well as in y. See, when we are plotting the point now, after plotting the first point, we have to increase the value of x and y to plot the another point. So that increments we have to decide. So that increments how we are going to calculate. Dx is equal to x2 minus x1, that is the difference upon divided by steps, and dy is equal to y2 minus y1 upon steps. Okay, so this dx value and dy value we are going to add in the actual value to plot the new points. Now first, initially what x is equal to x1 plus 0.5 and y is equal to y1 plus 0.5. These are the initial values. When we are plotting the points now, we have to use the for loop. So that will start with 0, and at that point we are going to plot x and y. After plotting x and y, we are going to increase the value of x as well as y, and then again we have to plot the point. So we are going to put the thing in a for loop, and how long we are going to do, till I is less than the number of steps which we are decided. That is, we how to decide that number of steps, that we have to find out the difference. Which difference is bigger, that difference is your number of steps. And once all the points are plotted, at the end you have to stop. We will again see one more example for DD algorithm. The line endpoints are 3, 2 and 4, 7. Okay. So first thing we have to find out the x difference and y difference. So x difference, dx is equal to x2 minus x1, that is 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. Now dy is equal to y2 minus y1, that is 7 minus 2, which is equal to 5. Now here we have to first decide the steps. So dy is bigger, dy is 5 and dx is 1. So dy is bigger, so number of steps are 5. So as dx is smaller than dy, the steps is equal to y2 minus y1, that is equal to 5. So our steps are 5. Now we have to calculate the incrementing value for x as well as y. So dx is equal to, what is the difference divided by length, that is steps actually. So our difference is 1 and steps are 5. So 1 divided by 5, the incrementing value for dx is 0.5. dy is equal to y2 minus, that is the difference upon steps. So difference is 5 and steps are 5. So incrementing value is 1. So when you are told to do that DD algorithm, we are using DD algorithm, that thing first thing we have to find out the differences between x2 and x1 as well as y2 and y1. This difference, out of this difference, which one is bigger, that will be your number of steps. Now to find out the incrementing value after each circle, what you have to do, you have to divide that difference of x divided by the number of steps. So here the difference is 1 and number of steps 5. So 1 divided by 5, answer is 0.2. The incrementing value is 0.2, and dy is equal to y2 minus y1. So 5 and divided by 5, so the incrementing value is 1. Once we calculate this thing, then we will check how the things proceed, how the numbers get plotted. If you check now, we have to put these things in loop, we have to add this in loop for 5 times because our maximum steps are 5. So first see, my x1 is 3, y1 is 2, x2 is 4, y2 is 7, s, that is length or number of steps, that is 5. Difference between x2 minus x1 is 4 minus 3, that is 2.2. 4 minus 3 divided by number of steps, that is 4 minus 3 is 1 divided by number of steps, that is 5. So 1 divided by 5, 0.2, and dy, that is increment in y, which is equal to y2 minus y1, that is 7 minus 2, that is 5, divided by number of steps, that is 5. So division is 1. So that way, see here we have calculated dx and dy, that is difference upon number of steps. So that is 0.2 and 1. So here that dx is 0.2 and dy is 1. Now we used to start with I is equal to 0, means first loop. First loop, initial value we have to add 0.5 in both the points. So in x we are in, that is the starting point 3. So in that x we are going to add 0.5. So the new value is 3.5, and in 2 we are going to add 0.5. The new value is 2.5. If we check, actual plotting point is 3.5 comma 2.5. So we will round it. So we get plot is 3.3 comma 2. So suppose this is the pixel positions, and if you have to plot, see 3 comma 2, that is x3 and y2, you will get a point over here. So this I have showed with a blue dot. Okay, this is the first point which is will get plot. Now we will go for the second point. So here the incrementing value, see that incrementing value is we calculated as 0.2 and 1. So after this step we have to increase x by 0.2 and y by 1. So these are the new values. So in the first loop, when we use a for loop, no? So in the first loop we have to increase x by 0.2 and y by 1. So new x will be 3.7 and new y will be 3.5. So the result is 3.7 comma 3.5. After rounding you get 3 over here. So this is the second point, 3 will be plotted. Then we will go for the third row. So here again we have to increase it by 0.2, x will be increasing for 0.2. So 3.7 plus 0.2 is 0.9, 3.9, and we have to add 1 in y. So if you check, our increment of dy is 1. So we have to add 1 over there. So we will get 4.5. So the new points are 3.9, 4.5. So after eliminating the decimal part, we are going to take the absolute values only. So 3, 4. The point will be 3, 4. So this will be get plotted over here, 3, 4. So x3, y4. Then the next is in the third line. Again we have to add 0.2 and 1. So new values will be 4.1 and 5.5. So 4.1, 5.5. So here complete 4. So 4 and 5. So the point will be plotted over here. Okay, check in the diagram below. Then in the fourth round, 4.3, and we have to add 0.2 in x and 1 in y. So 4.3 and 6.5. The new point is 4.3, 6.5. After taking the absolute value, it is 4, 6. So the point get plotted over here, 4, 6. Now the last point, that is the end. See, if you check, the end point is 4, 7. So now we will come to that point. See, again we have to add 0.2, and here we have to add 1. So 4.5 and 7.5. So the new point will be 4.5, 7.5. and when we plot, actually we will going to plot 4 and 7. So that is our end point. So here we have to stop. So this is the last point get plotted. This way one point get plotted and your line is drawn. This is digital differential analyzer algorithm. So when you are told to do that, now you have to take the initial value. You should know what is the initial point and what is the end point. Okay, that is xy coordinates. Then you have to find out steps. So how you are going to find out the steps? You will check the difference between x2, x1 and the difference between y2, y1. Which difference is bigger? That is your number of steps. So here if you check, x2 minus x1 is 3 minus 4 minus 3, that is 1, and y2 minus y1 is 5. So 5 is bigger, so steps are 5. Now how you are going to check, find out the incrementing value, that whatever difference dx, that is x2 minus x1, that is 1, divided by the number of steps. So 1 divided by 5 is 0.2, and dy again y2 minus y1 is 5 divided by number of steps, that is 5. So your dy is 1. So in the first round you have to add 0.5 in the initial points, you get the new points, and next time onwards you have to just keep on adding the incrementing values of dx and dy, that is 0.2 and 1. And once you started, then you have to plot that points on the screen. What is the drawback or limitation of DDA algorithm? The rounding operation and floating point arithmetic are time consuming procedure. So always you have to round off the things. So whenever the rounding of operation comes in a calculation, now it takes more time. So that is the first drawback, it is time consuming. And second thing, what happened, see, we are doing the approximation. We are doing the approximation for plotting the point. So if you check, the line will not be straight, it will be little crooked, not proper. So these are the main two drawbacks with the DDA algorithm. We are plotting the point with approximation, so the lines are not perfectly straight or smooth. So that is the two drawbacks with the DDA algorithms. I hope you understand what is meant by a DDA algorithm. In the next we will continue with Breslau's line drawing algorithm, and we will see few more line drawings algorithm. Thank you.